Hello everybody and welcome to round 21 in the NASCAR Nationwide Series here at Gateway. 50 laps, 99% difficulty, starting in the 8th position, right next to our buddy Carl Edwards. Should be a fun one. So we haven't been here since the 01 season, just in my mic, back in the Busch Series days, so hopefully we can remember how to get around this joint. Qualifying the first lap, we had the pole, and then the second lap is when we fell off. We're going to let Denny go here, I think. Yeah, there we go. No, there we don't go. Spotter, talk to me. Spotter, please talk to me. Alright, we're good. Whoa, baby, that was a start.
Still there.
They check up so much going into the turn, so I had to back off, but the ones behind me like just did not want to acknowledge my existence. So they split us. But we make it through okay. We lost a spot. We dropped back to 9th. Casey's on our outside. We're going to try to scoot under Denny. Couldn't do it. So Casey gets the run. That's a bum deal. Puts us back in 10th. We come in here. I think the points, by the way, in the last race, I had them listed. I think it was like 700 and something. It was wrong, but we have it right for today. We come in here 802 points back from Carl Edwards. He's got a couple point lead over Reagan. I think it's like 213. Yeah, 213.
Still there. Still there.
Yeah, we'll go back to the trucks at IRP next.
Stay low. Still out there.
So no Cup Series this week, with the Cup Series having an off week, but we come back for the Brickyard, if I remember correctly. I'll have the schedule down below.
34, 582.
Trying to keep Casey Kane in view. I gotta remember, we're probably catching them a little bit more in the center because they're going a little bit slower to save some tires. So I gotta remember, save some tire weight, you know, save some of these rubber so we don't have to end up pitting or blowing out a tire or something like we did at Dover. Yeah, Dover. But we got Denny Hamlin coming up behind us, so don't want to let him by. Whoa, a little bit loose. That's one of the things on the fresher tires. If I let completely out of the accelerator in the middle of the turn, the car gets wicked loose. But once the tires have worn in a bit, we can afford to let completely off, and it doesn't want to snap around. I spun out like 4 times in practice just trying to get a feel for it. It's the expert setup that came with the track. I know we talked about getting some other ones, but yeah, I wanted to try it, give it one more shot. Alright, cousin Carl, we got a run on him.
Stay low.
But it's a drag race, so if he gets to the outside of Clausen, now we're going to get to the bottom. I think we'll be okay.
Be 3 wide. Outside.
Yeah, we're okay.
Still there. Stay low.
Well, I guess we're not. We're going to cut him off. I just have this fear that we're going to dive into one here and he's going to run me over.
Outside.
Nope.
Stay low.
Ooh.
Still there.
Super tight off of 2.
Clear.
We got into Clausen a little bit. Clausen, whatever his name is.
Outside. Still there. Still out there. Clear all around. All clear.
Alright. Man, those tires are wearing comfortably fast
35.
for only 8 laps in. Yeah, I'm able to start lifting off the accelerator completely, but the tires still are like, slow down. But if we slow down too much, we're never going to catch back up. Flip side, we wear the tires too much, we're gonna drop like a rock. Wasn't too bad there. We used to really save tires really well back in the day, but I don't know what it is, but I guess I've just gotten more aggressive since, you know, ever since we started doing recordings. Yeah, just kind of, without really thinking about it, really just changed my driving style. Just because, you know, I don't want to look like a chump on camera, but we got to get back to those old ways, I think, because that's when we were a lot more successful with tire wear and all that when it played a factor. Like, I'm trying to be, wow, whoa, 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 hang on, hang on, hang on. All right, drove in super deep into one that time. You can see the gap we put on Carl and the distance we gained on Brian. Can't be doing that too much. Casey Kane, he might get his first Nationwide Series win. He hasn't won yet, has he? Kane, there he is. No, he hasn't won yet. He's looking pretty sporty here. He's trying to make a move on Kevin. I believe that is, yeah. Who's our leader? Last time at the line it was Clint Boyer. Clint has a couple wins this season. Yeah, they're not squealing nearly as bad now. We're doing much better. We're able to get completely out of the throttle for a moment in the center, and that's helping the car now rotate a little bit. Yeah, we're off the accelerator, starting to dip on it now. Got an itch. Kind of stayed in the accelerator a little bit there to see if we can make up some time. Carl Edwards is back to haunting me in the mirror. Drove in way too hard for these tires.
Inside.
I think we'll be able to hold him though down the back straightaway, since he won't be able to get a good run off of the turn. Yeah. Gonna drive it down to the bottom, try to keep him pinned, but that's not gonna help. We drove too low.
Still there.
Alright. He's to my outside still.
Still there. Stay low.
Wow, that thing cornered beautifully that time. And we were able to keep the spot, so that's good. We gotta keep the tires from going yellow by lap 25.
Outside.
Carl hit us.
Outside. Still there.
We were able to hold it, but Carl hit me.
Still out there.
Can't say I'm surprised. We've had so many run-ins with Carl Edwards this season.
Clear. Outside. Stay low.
In that last race, when we turned him, I mean, he came down on me. But, I mean, I said after Sonoma, Carl Edwards, we're going to tone it down a little bit with him. We're not going to be hunting, but looks like it's Carl Edwards hunting season all over again. At least we didn't wreck. Wasn't it at Gateway? I don't know if it was 08 or when it was, but he turned Brad Keselowski. Might have been 09 actually, because I'm not sure. But he turned Brad in front of like the whole field. I think it was at Gateway. Brad got pummeled in that one. It was a track blocker. And it was for the win, I believe. Got 34 to go. We're plenty good on fuel. The last thing I want to do is actually turn him, because if we do, we run the risk of a caution. And I'd rather see it stay green. It'll eliminate any pit strategy. Because I'm pretty sure they would all pit, considering the tire wear. But I don't know if I'd, you know, I probably wouldn't shoot for 2 tires for track position. Drove in a little too deep. I see Edwards just behind me. I've been having that issue as of late. I mean, you probably picked up on it. We've just been watching the mirror and missing our marks, especially at Kentucky. We did it a few times. Reagan's the leader up there. It looks like I see a slow car. I don't know what happened to them. Who is that? No, that's Jason Leffler. We do have lap traffic about 14 seconds up the road, it says, so I'm expecting some traffic at some point in this race. I think did we start in 8th? I believe we started in 8th. I can't remember off the top of my head right now. But we're just sitting there, still in 8th. Carl started right next to us, so he would have started 7th, so he's back in 9th, so he's lost a couple spots. Wow, we got a little bit of a wiggle going in there. Had to get back on the brake. Thankfully, we didn't lose it. Alright, Kevin's working on Brian. If he gets under him, he might be... Nah, he's not going to get there. Carl right up on my bumper again. It's making me nervous, but I don't want to let him go. Get side by side, halfway down the back straight, we just shoot him into this little opening. We're on 21, tires are not yellow, so we're doing good. I'd like to think we're faster than most of these guys, because we're doing a good job at saving the tires, but all you have to do is look in our mirror to realize, no, that's not the case. Oh, I hate listening to that tire squeal, because I know it's just killing the tires. I think the other day, or like last week, I was talking about the Rec Series, and I said something like it's Rec Volume 9. It's actually Rec Volume 8.
Outside. Still out there.
9 will be the 2009 season.
Still there.
But the app on my phone that I use to edit had some new features added, so I'm really looking forward to getting that one out. That's the only thing that kind of sucks, is the Rec Series. Like, I get them done, and then I have to wait like 4 or 5 months before I can finally release it. And it kind of sucks, but I thought about actually changing up some of the release dates for these videos, but 2023 is going to be a very busy year for me, so having them spaced out is going to allow me to have the time to do stuff in my personal life. You know, I'm looking at potentially buying a home this year, so really excited about that. A lot of things kind of came to fruition to make that a possibility, so we're not taking them 3 wide. We'll just push Kyle down the straightaway, so we don't go 3 wide. Granted, well, we're going to end up going 3 wide, I think. No. We're trying to get around the lap car of Jason Leffler. I don't know how we're going to have any momentum. Yeah, I didn't expect to have any momentum to make that pass.
clear.
Gave a little nudge to the 32. The 01 was right up my butt on that turn, so had to stay in the gas. Halfway, tires still green, we're doing good.
Still there. Still there. Clear.
Starting to pull on Kyle, it looks like. But I don't know if we're gonna be able to catch Casey. We're in 5th, right? Yeah.
Kind of range, buddy.
Kyle might actually get us back because we did catch him through the lap traffic helping us. Casey Kane actually might help us out catching Clint Boyer. If he can get him side by side. Well, if Casey's been if Boyer's back here, get a leader update real quick. There we go. David Reagan. He's got 2 wins on the season. Carl Edwards is back in 10th. So if Reagan can lead the most laps and get the win, he could actually gain a decent chunk of points on Carl. Not many, but I mean, a good amount. I think it was what, 4 positions? He might be able to gain like 40 points, I think. So that would definitely get him in a much better spot to make a run at the championship. With our history with Carl Edwards, obviously, you know, we're pulling for Reagan since our hopes are slowly but surely dwindling away with only, well, 14 races after this. Well, caught those guys. They've been challenging each other, it looks like, for a while. Just haven't been able to, Casey hasn't been able to make the pass. Put a little distance between us and Kyle. He's 4/10 back. Now he's 5. Put the bumper on Clint there, but couldn't get around him. Kyle's caught up to us now.
Outside. Still out there.
Make a move under Clint.
Stay low.
Wow,
Clear all
he
around, all clear.
really fell out of the throttle in the center there.
Okay, that'll give us 20 to go.
20 to go.
Okay, good job, bud. Good job.
Tire's still in the green, so we did a decent job at saving him, it looks like. We're 3.5 back to Reagan. Biffle's caught him. Casey's 2.8. We're probably going to start gaining some time on him because he's probably going to be getting stuck with lap traffic. I think I said probably like 6 times in just 1 lap that time. Yeah, that's probably right. Obviously, I said that last one intentionally.
997.
Clint's 4/10 behind us. Casey's 4/10 in front of us. And we gained 4/10 on Reagan. A lot of 4/10 going on. Sounded like a gunshot sound or something going into the turn there after we got on the brakes. I'm really nervous that the tires are going to turn yellow in the center of the corner. Every time the tires, they drop from like yellow or green to yellow. It's like the car just is like, I don't know, gets super tight. Whoa, Casey was almost sideways. No, he's gonna dive under Wallace. I was gonna try to make the pass, but didn't want to risk 3 wide.
Clear.
Should be able to get under. Oh no, that's not Wallace, that's Stremme.
Stay low. 35. Stay 59. Stay low.
Same time from before 3 1/10 on Reagan. Reagan's pulled 5/10 on Biffle. Carl's still in 10th. I think we're faster than Casey. Might be faster than the leaders. The question is, do we have enough time? It's been a while since we've won in the Busch or the Nationwide Series. Whoa, whoa. Mike Wallace is slowing us up. And then Casey does that thing where he looks like he's going to spin because he's going to go under. So now we got to wait. But we're 2.9 on the leader, so.
Inside.
Wow, I did not even see Clint Boyer.
Still there.
And we got Mike Wallace in front of us. Damn it.
Clear, clear.
We got it.
Inside.
I don't know if I want to be on the outside of Clint when we catch Mike Wallace.
2. Still there. Still there.
Gave Mike Wallace a shot. Well, if we can get on the outside, there we go. All right, well that works.
Stay high.
But Mike Wallace just killed us. Yeah, I have been trying, obviously, like I said, try to stay out of my mirror because we've been missing our marks past couple races. Thankfully, I took a glance at it because I probably would have been wrecked by Clint Boyer. But we're now 3.6 back to the leaders. Reagan must be stuck in traffic. Boyer or Biffle gained 4/10 on him that lap. Yeah, I thought they turned yellow in that turn. The car got like a wiggly hop type, or not hop, but like a wiggly over loose / tight. I don't know if that made any sense. The car handled differently, let's just say that. Wow, we got a good run on Kane there, but can't do anything with it. That's the worst feeling. You get a good run on somebody and you just can't do anything with it because you're where you're at in the track. Maybe we can do something here. Got a good run down the backstretch. There we go. Now we can do something with it.
Still out there. Stay low. Clear.
We got Kane. Just got to be careful too. I know the tires have been pretty good to us this race, but I'm just a little bit nervous that if we start racing it too hard, wow, we got caught up on Brad there really quick. I'm just nervous that if we start running them too hard, it's gonna shred them, and we're gonna hit the red faster than we expect.
Outside.
But I really want to win this race, but I'll take a third if that's all we can get out of it. Where's the next lap car? Steve Wallace, he's 8 seconds up the road, so he's only probably... Kane.
Inside. Clear, clear.
Casey gave us the bump. How do you like it? I'm not gonna bump. Not gonna bump him
Outside.
and chance him going in the solder, but
Clear all around, all clear.
man, my voice sounds weird. Hope it doesn't come across that on the mic. Testing. That's better.
36, 2, 7, 8.
Come on, got him.
Outside.
Cool, we're under Kane again,
Stay low.
but still 3.4 back.
Still there. Clear all around.
Did
all
not
clear.
need Casey doing that. I didn't think we slowed up that much for the entry, like we, you know, more than normal anyway.
Good work. Keep racing. You're way better than these guys.
We might be 2.9. That last lap. We got 9 laps to go. Maybe we did save enough tire so we could maybe have better tires than them at the end and make up this ground. It's our first trip back to Gateway in 8 seasons. Can we get a win?
35, 224.
We were 2.9, we're now 2.4. So if that's 4/10 a lap, wow, we'd be right there at the finish, I think. No, we actually would probably be in the lead, because that would be 3.2? Something like that. We're saying goodbye to Casey, he's like 7/10 off of us. Carl is still in 10th, but he's got some close competition from Rudiment. Top 5 actually will tie David Reagan for the most top 5s this season with 14, him and Carl, but they're both in the top 10, so they'll be at 19. There'll be 6 to go this time at the line. We're 2.1 behind them. A little squirrely there, but we're okay. But I don't like these tires. We've been really trying to push it. But my tires are really starting to wear. .6. What'll be this time? 5 to go this time by 1.3. Lap traffic up ahead. We're there. I know, Reagan, you're in the championship hunt, but if we're gonna make any chance at coming back, this could be the start of an epic finish to the season. Truthfully, if we just get back to the top 5, I'll be happy.
35, 6, 1.
Oh, those tires are not looking good. I want to dive under Greg, but we're not there. I want to take this opportunity to, since we're right there now, let the tires breathe a little bit. Make sure they last to the end of this race. Wow, we might have made a bad choice right there.
35, 7, 9, 1.
We're only 2/10 slower, so 1 and 2 is where I think we're killing them. Actually, lap traffic's probably going to play a role, so we could probably save some tires even more. Wait a minute, we're coming to 2 to go. We can't really be focused on that, actually. So, we got to get Biffle this lap.
Clear right there, 2 to go. 35, 8, 3, 6.
Yeah, because we might have issues with lap traffic. He came up high. Alright, we should be able to get below him. We have a nose almost there.
Outside.
Yeah, alright, we got Biffle.
Clear.
Oh boy. Alright, we got this, we got this. Oh, what a move. Oh, come on, Keller. We touched off of turn 2. Drag racing down the backstretch. We got the spot on Keller. That should do it. That should do it. That'll do it. Yeah, there we go. Get Steve Wallace. Oh, back to victory lane in the Nationwide. Race win number 4. Oh man, we haven't been to Gateway in a while. It feels so good to be back here and get the win. I do like Gateway. I think we got a truck race here too, so. Victory lane, baby. Oh, that's so good. We got the win. David Reagan, Greg Biffle, Casey Kane, Kyle Busch, Clint Boyer, Brian Clausen, Curtis Davis, Kevin Harvick, and Dave Rudiman. David Rudiman bumped out Edwards out of the top 10, so good points day for us. Great points day for David Reagan. So, yeah, next race on the circuit is going to be the Truck Series at IRP. Thanks for all the love and support, subscriptions, comments, and likes, and until next time, have a good one.